would be sort of, at least in the Hawaiian tradition, when you would use more of those biological markers.
Oh,
You
yeah.
look for certain animals that would indicate that you're in the vicinity. So, is there any time, say you get just hopelessly, completely turned around, it's nighttime, it's completely cloudy, you have no idea, you got turned around, you don't know where your reference island is, are there particular species that you can then rely on and say, okay, I see this kind of bird, that means I'm within a day of land, and that would make, help you reorient
Oh,
yourself?
yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, and that's what I was saying, I was talking about the line of, bird sighting, so that birds, they come out to hunt, and the best time to track all these birds is early in the morning, because they're coming from the land to out there hunting, and late in the evening when they start heading back to the land. So, if they're heading, if they start flying this way in the evening, that's the closest land. Yeah.
There's that famous story of your uncle, right, who's going, or no, it was Nainoa Thompson, his protege, and he misidentified the age of the bird. I remember hearing that story. It was a juvenile bird that had a different flight pattern, and he got all turned around because he thought it was supposed to go in a certain direction, but it was like it was like staying out at sea longer than the adult species or something.
Yeah.
So not only the birds, but you have to recognize the species,
Yes.
and you have to recognize the age of that bird.
Yes.
It's probably a lot more complicated than that, but
Yeah.
I do remember that story. Yeah.
Well, because an albatross, for example, you might not follow, those can stay out at sea for years
Yes.
without ever coming back to land, as
Yes.
opposed to what we have over here, we use the
Yes.
monomoku. In the morning it goes out to fish, and then in the evening it comes back,
That's
and if you
right.
see that particular bird,
That's right.
depending on the time of day, you would follow it or going up to the
Yeah.
mention, or things like, say, a long seal or something. Those are, they're air-breathing mammals, and they have to come back to land fairly regularly. So if you see one, you're within a certain range of land again. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't just follow any kind bird.
And that's why being a navigator is understanding all your environment. It's not just some things like,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, maybe we're good. The time you've been here quite a while.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom.
Really appreciate you being here.